Hey guys, so following up on the patch preview from last week, Bungie put out another update on patch 1.1.2, this time about vault space. Yes, it is finally time to have the vault space talk. In this week's weekly update, Bungie has clarified that in patch 1.1.2, we will be going from 20 slots of each type, weapon, armor, and general, to 24 armor slots, 36 weapon slots, and 24 general slots. And they also talk about a lot of the process that went into those specific numbers. So let's talk about why they picked these numbers. John Hobson, the user research lead at Bungie, said that very few people overall were having completely full vaults, but many of the players at endgame were hitting the vault space cap. 21% of players above level 30 have 4 or fewer free spaces in their weapons vault right now, although armor and general is a little less full. Even lower level players are still filling up their vaults. M.E. Chung, the live team lead, explains that vault space has been a very important request from the community, and they were working to find a short-term fix for the vault space issue. The challenge was to provide an increase in space that fit within the memory constraints that limit how many things can be displayed on one screen. This was accomplished by a group of people who are also working on future content. They know that some players want more armor slots and more general slots, and that they'll have a solution for the future. Brad Fish, UI engineering lead, also gives insight into the vault space conundrum. He says that one of the issues with increasing vault space was that it would be difficult for older generation hardware, which have more limited memory constraints compared to current gen. They had to make some sacrifices on old hardware to make sure that the fix would be able to work. When patch 1.1.2 comes out, for those of you on PS3 and 360, you will not be able to use the item comparison feature while inside your vault because it takes up too much memory. I guess to the point where the game can't handle all that stuff happening at once, at least on PS3 and Xbox 360. PS4 and Xbox One will continue to work as normal and will not experience this sacrifice. So there's some insight as to why they can't just give us 500 slots for everything. It's very cool of them to go into the detail about why things are done the way they are. It helps the community also learn about what the design and technical process is like behind a lot of these things happening. I'm sure if Bungie just said, oh yeah, 24, 36, 24 slots, then people would just be complaining that they weren't getting more. I'm sure those people will still complain, but at least we know the reasons why we're getting this specific amount of extra slots, which is always cool. Plus, if people complain, you can always direct them to the Bungie Weekly Update, and they can learn for themselves. Patch 1.1.2 will be coming sometime in April. That is your patch preview. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.